Oh yeah, most definitely. It was a sense of urgency as far as not just for the front five, but from the offense as a standpoint. But we all know everything starts with the big guys up front, and that was something that Coach Reed started the week off with this week. Just kind of challenging those guys, and we all know how it all kind of unfolds once he challenges those guys. It's obvious that he's challenging all of us. So we did what we needed to do, and came out and they handled business. As far as skills or just for as well, yeah, I mean, opening up, obviously we have a team meeting, after, and then he obviously pinpointed some things, said some things that's obvious that we watched on film, and he not necessarily makes remarks, but I mean it's he says things as far as challenging, like as far as this is what you guys have to do throughout the week. I mean, obviously, and we did those things, and he felt like the work this week was good enough, and he also said that last night. He was like, man, it's just one of those things. You guys did the work. I challenged you guys. You guys did the work throughout the week, and being able to show that is that's why we did it all, and it obviously shows tonight.
What were your thoughts on Patrick 3, that TD pass?
That's Pat, man. It's not it may be surprising to some, but it's just one of those things. Not necessarily that we work on, but it's scramble rules. It's football, man. If spacing, if a guy is out of space, or out of his area where you feel like he should be, then you get into the open spot.
Clyde, when you're in the middle of that, you're sort of in a position where you can't tell if he's going to run or pass because you're a little stuck with other people. How do you make the decision there in scramble no mode versus I may need to block for him?
Well, obviously I'm behind the defender, so you're not gonna block him in the back. And then it's one of those things that I know where we started. It's the line of scrimmage aspect of knowing that he's not going to throw the ball, past the line of scrimmage. And Pat is good, but kind of sensing where he is with that, you can kind of see him, just getting a feel for it. But it's not something that I can sit here and tell you, oh, well, you would know how to do it if you went out there. And I practice with him every day, and I've been with him the last 3 years, so it's just one of those things. It's a chemistry thing.
And how much does that sort of speak to the broader impact he has on everything, the ability to keep creating stuff?
I mean, it shows that he's obviously not one dimensional, but it makes everybody on the field a weapon. And when you get down into those points, when you have linemen that kind of tell guys that they're tell the refs that they're eligible, and then you have all these receivers and running backs kind of running all over the place. It gives you that kind of that feeling of once we get down here, we're going to be able to figure it out. And having 1-5 back there with the ball in his hands, you never really know where it's going. It's kind of always having your head on the swivel and being alert.
Your rookie season ended here. You played those guys, a lot of the same guys that are on that defense were playing tonight. Just what did that experience serve you for today?
Man, it was it's always good being able to play football, and just when I walked into the locker room, it just wasn't. We had the energy and all that was there, but just mentally for me, it just wasn't a good feeling. The last time that I remember being in that locker room, everything was blurry because I was so damn teary-eyed. So it's just like, it's like you take that and you kind of bottle it up, figure out where you want to put it, and then I listened to literally the same playlist that I had for the Super Bowl, and we went out here and did what we needed to do.
Couple more guys. What's one song on the playlist?
Too Much by Drake.
Clyde, you've seen Patrick throw sidearm stuff, no-look stuff, and left-handed stuff. Where does that, the touchdown passing through you, where does that kind of fit into the greatest hits, if you will?
Man, I wouldn't, it's to me, so I'll say it's top greatest hit. But it's one of those things that I wouldn't say it felt routine, but it was, made eye contact with him at one point, and then I was like, I don't think this is going to be good. Let me just kind of figure out and go this other way. And then once I kind of felt two guys in front of me, I was like, well, obviously nobody's behind me. I knew the route concept that we had going on, and once I kind of seen his eyes come off that read behind me, I knew I was, you know, could slide back into some open position.
Okay, thanks, Clyde.
For sure.